Hey, what's up guys? This is Frederick Shooter, and I have a deck. As you guys can see, I got top 8 at regionals. I more or less just took first place at regionals with the Frederick. I ran Nekroz just because it's the only deck I really had, and Burning Abyss, but my friend was using my Burning Abyss deck, so yeah. And it's the next day. I was gonna make it that night, but I was really tired and exhausted. But yeah, without further ado, let's get with this first place deck. So I ran the Nekroz. This is weird lighting, but deal with it, basically. 3 Valkyries, we all know the Nekroz cards. 3 Unicorn, best. Double Brio, double Colossus. I think these are all standard still. 1 Trishula, and 1 Decisive. No Gungnir. At no point in the game, end of the day, that I wanted Gungnir, just because like it would have been nice sometimes, like, you know, with the destruction of Torrential. Like I got Torrential a lot today. I mean, not yet, yesterday, and it really hurt sometimes. And like I always get Torrential when I summon this, and I would always be greedy. Like if I would go back in the day, I'd probably just summon this first, do all my stuff, summon this first, and then just banish the back row and just, you know, sit on that for the longest time. Because honestly, like, what can they do? Like, this is better than Trish in the rogue matchups. Triple Max Z in the main deck. I thought this was like super necessary for this event because either my opponent's going to be running cards that try to beat me, like Instant Fusion, which is like a very good card, and I didn't resolve Maxi against Instant Fusion once. Or people will try to be, I don't know, like Shadal Fusion with Falco is a +1, Burning Abyss. Like I played 1 Burning Abyss yesterday. I'll do my matchups after or when I like get to the side deck. But yeah, like Maxi was just like clutch against the BA matchup, clutch against the Shadal matchup. Like, it got me a +1 because of Clown, the Trick Clown thing. So yeah, that was also really good. There are times where your opponent just has to go off under Maxi because they have nothing else they can do. Otherwise, they know they lose the next turn. And yeah, it's just they gotta take Maxi challenges. So like I think Maxi is honestly just a staple in the deck right now in this meta. Triple Manju, Triple Senju. And then we run these 3 Nekroz cards. Okay, so before the event started, my deck was so different. Like before I was like, you know, on my way to the regional, I had my deck set out. Like I had like triple MST in the main deck. I ran these 2, and then I ran Exa, and apparently everyone loved Exa, but I didn't. I wanted Dance Princess in the main deck, which got me through a lot of things. Not to mention I made a lot of rank 4s that I needed. I changed at least 7 cards in my main deck before the event, which is basically my whole entire deck. Like, it changed up the whole playstyle of this whole deck. But yeah, I played these 3 things. I actually never recycled Strit back because it's a lot harder than you think, because getting Cycle back is kind of difficult because you have to go Cycle for this, unless you have a Mirror play, and then from there Cycle's good, but like 9 times out of 10, like your hand's not gonna be that good where you can just, like, you know, cycle for a Unicorn, and then you bring back Strit from the banish pile because like a Nekroz Mirror, and then you bring it back, and then you could just do cycle with something else again like next turn. Like, it's just not that easy. I more or less got like Valks back that were banished, another Unicorn so I can add back other cards. Barely brought back Strit. Yeah, I ended up putting the Performance engine back in the deck before the event. I had it all, like, I took it all out the night before the event. I was just not feeling this engine because like it just kept screwing me over half the time. Like I wouldn't draw it, or I wouldn't draw it, or I would just see too much of it. There was one game I played against Blackwings. Shout out to that guy because he got real hard for playing Blackwings. But I played Black. It was like round 2, and my hand was literally just clowns,
and I made almost 6 exceeds in a span of like 2 to 3 turns just because of this thing. And it was insane because I kept summoning Manjus, but like I couldn't really do anything with him. Yeah, that's it for the monster lineup. That's quite a few monsters. Yeah, I think it's like maybe 27, maybe 29. Yeah, I think it's 29. And then for the spell card, we run double Rhoda. Before the event, I had 3 Rhoda in the main deck because I was like so key on like just drawing this card. But I was like, I'll see it enough. Like if I draw like do Val, I did not do a Val combo once the whole event. I didn't go like Val tribute off like Old Man or anything. I use literally just XYZs all day long. Cause I played 2 Nekroz mirror matches, and those are the only times where I had to do Val tribute off. But other than that, it was just like, you know, I can keep my board somewhat. Probably the most broken card of the day, Instant Fusion. It won me almost all my games, honestly. Like I'd be in a bad position because like maybe they got a floodgate like mistake on board, and I would just like top deck this or something, or like I would get this off maxi, and instantly I'm back in the game. Instantly, like it was so good. And if they do breakthrough skill, like I'm already getting a level 4 on board, so I can make another rank 4 like if I can't. Double Kaleido, double Cycle, and double Nekroz Mirror, and then the 1 prep. I drew it all the time, turn 1. I never actually resolved prep to get a mirror back, the whole event, so kudos to me. For the extra deck, I'll just tell you like what I made and what I didn't make. I mean, I used this level 12 a lot, you know, I summoned Blue Eyes Ultimate a couple times per game. Double Nodin, it actually came in, the second one came in clutch. Like, in the grind, there was a grind game I had top decked it, I was like, like, I got there. Double Herald. Double Dweller. This honestly is probably the best card in the deck. The best card, hands down. There's so many times where I would just summon Double Dweller because of Instant Fusion and just go for game against like BA or something like that. Castel, Emerald. I barely made that. But Diamondire, Exciton. Exciton never resolved. Like I always try to play tricks on my opponent, like summon Exciton, I'm like, oh crap, I don't have anything. And then I pass my turn, hoping they would do something with it about it, and they couldn't. And I would just blow up the board during their battle phase or something. Like they couldn't stop it. Because I would have Valk in my hand or something. 1 Cowboy, 1 Rhapsody, 1 Masquerade. I summoned this once against a Piper Chaos guy round 1. Because he kept running, he ran Battle Fader, Tragodia, Gores, and stuff like that. And I just like, you know, forget this. Like I'm masquerading you every single turn now. That honestly was probably one of my scariest matchups for the day. Because my deck had 0 outs to the floodgate monsters, like Majesty's Fiend Vanities, and he ran 3 of each, and then 3 Stormforth, so like, I was scared. And then probably one of the best cards in the deck is Trapeze Magician, because I had no idea, like, I don't take any damage from this card, and I summoned this, and I didn't take any damage, first off, and then if they do end up getting rid of it, I special summon another clown from my deck. So that's amazing. It just like sets me up for another rank 4 play. For the side deck, I sided this card once the whole entire event. I was kind of mad because I only played against 1 Shaddoll, but as soon as I activated it, it was a blowout. And plus it gave me rank 4 for next turn. But yeah, like it was really good. Double Veiler. I sided this in a couple times. The mirror match I sided in, and I sided in against Teller Knights because, you know, they can do their, you know, crazy Deneb Altair. Just, you gotta stop that Deneb, or you gotta stop that Altair. Don't let them get that anymore. Triple Space. I actually didn't see this card often, not as much as I would like to, so like, honestly, like, going back at it, I'd probably take out 1 MST for something, because like, honestly, I'd rather have another card in my my side deck over this. Probably the MVP, like, in the mirror match, like, even since the Nationals is triple shared ride. Like, if I didn't have this card, I'd probably lose. And, yeah, it's probably one of the most powerful cards in the side deck. Like, I was playing against, this guy, Robbie Stargle, and he goes, he made me go first, and I go Brio, activate Brio, bring back Unicorn, add back Brio, and I was like set one pass, and I set one, and I pass, and he goes off, like he goes ham. He gave me 12 cards. He was under Maxi as well. Maxi shared riot challenge, and he's like, he's like, if you have Valk, I lose. So he had game on board. Like he had like 5 monsters on board, and he's like, nah, I don't want to do this. I want to make Masquerade for 5,600. And as soon as he did that, I was in the clear to survive because I was at 2,400. And I had like 12 cards in my hand. So yeah, Nekroz I just went off. Triple Decree. This is probably like the only reason why, like, it's Decree or bust against like trap heavy decks. If you don't draw Decree, like you lose because those traps are so strong against this. And one Emptiness, which I actually got almost everybody decided out because why play a card that says you can't play the game? I mean, I know they already have cards that say I can't play, but like, why should I let them get more? And I'm giving them another spot to side out, you know, if they do. So yeah, guys, that was the deck. If there's anything I would change with the deck, a couple things in the main deck I would change. Well, not a couple, like just one thing. I would add a Catastrophe, and the reason I would add a Catastrophe is because so many times during the event I would use a Unicorn to add back Shrit, so I can just like special it back. But like, yeah, I really sometimes wish I had that. It'd also be an easy card to side out because, you know, I sometimes sided out the Nekroz guys because like I just didn't want to do Valve combos all the time because people would just cast Ally away and I'm just wasting ritual spells just from letting them. I'd rather just draw cards than leave my monsters on board. But that wasn't the case most cases. I would just summon Unicorn and pass. Like that was honestly like the way I went for the event, which is nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, guys, this was the thing. I got this little deck box thing, and yeah, there's a little. I don't know. That's it. Peace. Oh wait, yeah. I gotta give you my matchups. Okay, so round 1 was against Piper Chaos. Round 2 was against Black Wings. So right there, I was like, I don't even know what I'm playing against. And then round 3 was against Deskbot. And round 4 was against Infernoids. Round 5 was against Burning Abyss. Round 6 was against Tellers. Round 7 was against Nekroz. Round 8 was against Nekroz. Round 9 was against Shadalls. So yeah, guys, like, if you guys liked anything, I went XO1. This is a good deck. It's still like really strong. People were getting sick of it. People were salty after I beat them. The deck is just so strong. I OTK'd like crazy. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed.